Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of the My Player Career Mode. I just want to start this one off by saying a massive thank you to all of you out there who've been obviously understanding recently that I am currently on a level 2 coaching course. So the whole, aspect of that has somewhat affected the videos. It meant obviously no video yesterday, and the 2 days before that there was only one out. So just so you know, I'm now finished for this week in terms of that one. I have a little bit of a break before I have to go back again and do more. So hopefully the videos will return back to normal from tomorrow for us until, of course, next time I'm scheduled to go back out and do some more. So I think I've got like a week gap or so. So I want to thank you firstly for your patience and understanding, obviously, waiting for these videos, but also for the support shown as well in a time when I necessarily didn't upload, because we still actually smashed out around about 10, 12k views on the 2 days that I actually wasn't here in each day. So about 20 odd k views, which is pretty mad considering I didn't upload a video on yesterday. So thank you for your continued support. Really, really appreciate that. Now then, today's My Player Career Mode is going to feature our first North London derby. So there is that game against Spurs, hopefully in the next couple of moments. First up, though, is a game against Stoke, and then I'm not sure which one will play out of Bournemouth or Poznan, but all I know is we actually played against Copenhagen. I didn't feature this one because we actually didn't play the game ourselves, and it ended up being a 3-0 win in the group stages. We also have some European Championship qualifiers, which I'm not going to be playing with England, as you guys know, just letting them get through them. And our main focus is on the Premier League here. So we've got a warm-up game against Stoke to come. And then we will have ourselves the first North London derby. So if you're excited, smash the like button. And I will see you in a minute when we're about to jump into game for this one against Stoke. And we are primed and ready to go. Look at the side. We're up to 89 overall as well. Will we break the 90 barrier? Are we going to get that some stage? Ultimate difficulty, as always. We are away from home for the opening game today, but I'm feeling pretty good about things. It's my first time back on FIFA for quite some days, so hopefully I won't have too bad a performance and you guys can't laugh at me too much. Without further ado, though, we'll check out their side and such and get this game underway. Here is the Stoke City lineup then. They've got Vinicius in goal. A back four featuring that on your screen, Vimmer and Bemba, and a couple of others in there as well. Interestingly, it's a youth academy player at right centre mid and right midfield. Ferrari and Motta Damasco. But Miranchuk in the midfield, I do recognise him. So a couple of youth academy players. Not sure if they've come through the academy at Stoke or whether or not they've come through somewhere else. But they have got both of them featuring in their starting lineup today. For us, it is the side you saw pop up briefly. Leno starts in between the sticks. Obviously the back four of Kimmich, Enrique, Lengley and Ben Sebani. El Neni and Ndidi with El Neni captain in the side today. Shot, Fornals and Iwobi with, of course, us leading the line on our own. How many have we got this season? Can't even remember. We will find out if we score another one today because I forgot to check that. I think we are still top of the goal scoring charts. Is it 9 or so? I'm looking to continue that though. So we are underway and we've got the North London derby coming after this. That's the big one we're waiting for. But obviously we don't want to start the game off poorly. And after 2 minutes, we're already 1-0 down. What a start to the game for us. I was about to start saying about the fact that obviously it's been a few days. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get into the game. Well, I've got no time at all to get into the game because we are already 1-0 down and they're going to have to require me firing us back in this game. Enrique's poor touch. Smashed home by Augustin. And it's Stoke City 1, Arsenal 0 after 2 minutes of football at the Stoke City FC Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. That is not the start you're looking for. Here is Ndidi. We need to get going forward because immediately 1-0 down is not what you want to see. Iwobi laid it back inside, Alex. There is a good ball inside. Had to hit it first time. Got no choice. Oh, it's not exactly the... I know I said it was a good ball from Iwobi, but then I changed my mind straight after that because the pass itself didn't really set us up with a nice attack. But El Neni, ball up towards as we lose the initial header and it bounces back. I think it was Fornals with the effort. Not too far away. Good save, goalkeeper. So at least we are asking questions. It's not like we've sat back here after going 1-0 down and not really trying to get ourselves in the game. El Neni towards Fornals. Still trying to search for what could be the equaliser. It's a couple of chances, but nothing as of yet. Thing is as well, we've been undefeated since we've joined Arsenal in the league. So we don't want to start it off with this first game here as us losing our first game. But we might have stolen an opportunity away for us. Going to have to hit this right-footed, I think. And we're going to get the right-footed shot away. We just couldn't keep it on target. Gone down as a nice try, but how close actually was this? Not very close. There's a couple of inches there. We've got to go to the side. It's right foot and it's weak foot. You guys know I always speak about it. We're not usually on our right foot. We don't like it too often. Sometimes we get the good shots, but it's very rare that it happens. And that is another one we're going to have to put down as a poor effort. Still searching for a way into this, and I don't want our unbeaten run to come to an end here. Corner ball, 27 minutes in. Still remains Stoke 1, Arsenal 0. We're going to try the near post technique again like we did previously. See if we can get a goal from this one. We tried the overhead kick again. He's bounced in. Oh, no. He smashes it over the crossbar. Who is it? Is it Ndidi? Oh, I think it's Ndidi. Look at the goal. It was gaping to be hit. And Ndidi smashes it over the cross. Oh, Ndidi. Well, we've had a best chance we've had so far to equalise, and we've wasted it. And it came from us literally trying a lucky overhead kick to see if we could make something happen at the near post. We made something happen. Indeed, he didn't finish it. Fornal's ball through to us as we immediately try to get on the front foot again here. Since going 1-0 down, we've controlled the play, but got nothing to show for it. Indeed, El Neni, Fornal's shot. Just needs to get the shot away, really. We need to find a chance. We've got to get an opportunity. You guys know when we're losing with the last sort of 10 minutes or so, I tend not to be able to get back in the game. So we're going to have to try and get it in probably the next 20 minutes because otherwise this is going to make it a very frustrating end to the game. We've got Amiri off the bench who's immediately looking to play that ball through and set us up with a chance. And we've beaten the defender to it. Problem is it's on the left foot as well to finish it. Oh, what a finish. I was about to say problem is we've been sent wide of the post, but it seemed to just about work out. Fairly lucky as well that the defender couldn't start out his feet in time. Look at this. This is where we're battling away, and you could argue as well maybe we've given a bit of a case to the referee as to us putting our arm in a little bit on the defender. But then my argument to that is he's got to be stronger. And from this point onward, it's a one-on-one. The issue was we were sent so far wide that I thought it was going to be a problem. Somehow, we're able to find the corner of the goal. Stoke 1, Arsenal 1. And it's come at a time when I said we need to get it. And it is our 10th goal of the Premier League season. So I was right with 9. I was literally just saying before that we need to find a chance in the next 20 minutes. Otherwise, we're probably not going to get one. Because as you guys know, when it gets to the last 10 or so, I tend not to play very well. Well, we've got our chance. The question is, can we keep it? It came from largely nothing. One ball through from Amiri, which we refused to give up. And we've managed to score. Trying to return the favour now. Amiri might actually get the chance. And he does. And in the space of 4 minutes, we have completely turned the game around. Stoke 1, Arsenal 2. Again, it's from Stoke's perspective, the goal's too easy. The goal is way too easy, but we'll take this. I mean, you have to question them again. Like here, there's a lot of bodies between us and the goal. And right here, the defender, what is he doing? Amiri just steps in. And what's actually interesting about this is the guy sliding here is actually their right centre midfielder. So where has their centre-back gone? Unless he was dragged out towards us when we actually played the pass. I've got no idea where he's gone. But you know what? It's completely turned the game around. Stoke 1, Arsenal 2. You can say by the way the game's gone, we probably deserve this. But just the way the goals have gone in, they were unexpected. Put it that way. So 23 minutes left for Stoke to make something happen. Damari Gray just coming off the bench as well. So he is one of the danger men to watch out for. Augustin's header back towards Miranchuk. Miranchuk to Atebo. Back to Miranchuk. Good football from Stoke. This shot comes in and Leno will palm it away. And Amiri just clears it anywhere out of his box. So at the minute, 20 minutes to go. Can Stoke find that goal they're looking for? 1-0 up as of the 59th minute. We score. Then we get another one 4 minutes later. And it immediately turns the game on its head to 2-1. Sent through by Zivkovic. Not a lot in front of me though. So again, just trying to keep this to allow bodies forward to come up and support. We're going to give away a throw-in. Might be in a bit of a danger here. Still chance. Nope, Enrique cuts in, but we're going to have Damari Gray crossing towards the middle. Augustin's volley. Leno going to touch on it to put it onto the post. That was a brilliant effort from Augustin, who's having a phenomenal game, by all accounts. Service up to him has been pretty poor throughout the entirety of today. He scored his first shot. That's a big hand from Leno, though, to push it onto the post. Wow. What a save. And we're still here with defending to do. Stoke not out of this game yet. Still an opportunity for them. Going to try and win this header if we can. Didn't even jump for it. What the heck? Got a problem now. Ball put in. Offside. He put the ball in. You can't ask any more of Augustin at the minute. He's putting his shot on target. This time he puts it in, but it's offside. Question is, how close is it? Well, the ball gets put back. You can't even tell from this angle. I mean, he is stood in an offside position. So I think it's good job Lino, but Stoke will argue the case because they had an equaliser with 12 minutes on that to go. Unfortunately, ruled out for offside. Oh, that's poor from Mbemba. Giving a ball straight to Ndidi, who never actually played the pass, though. Tried to get the ball under control and Miranchuk won it back. Good play from him. Ball sent down the line towards their fullback. 3 minutes to go. One more opportunity in the making. Augustin's effort on the spin. He's had a couple of efforts today so far that have been good. I think he's in confidence, so you can't really argue that he shouldn't have taken that on. As, to be honest, he looks the most likely to grab a goal for Stoke. But it's just that situation there, he's not necessarily in the best place to actually shoot. So maybe he should have looked for a pass. Nevertheless, with 3 minutes away from the end of this game, trying to hold on to this. Ball sent down the line from Hamid El-Neni. He's going to cut it back inside towards us. We got the run from Shop coming in. He stopped. And that's Damari Gray to put it out. Last minute. And there is the full-time whistle. Arsenal 2, Stoke 1 here at the Stoke City FC Stadium, which means it's going to be the victory heading into the first North London derby. I think for confidence, we had to get that result. Might have not been a great performance, but we've come away with the 3 points. And in the European Championship qualifiers, we drew 1-1 with Poland and won against Austria by 2-0, which means we still top the group at this current point, even without us having to play the game. Going into the first North London derby, though, you can see the table at this. 11 wins, 0 draws, 1 defeat so far in 12 games is not too bad. Spurs down in 8th, picking up 17 points on the way. It comes at the Emirates, the first one of the season, though. So we have home advantage. The question is, who wants it more? We are about to find out. Here is the lineup for the game. It's a good one again, picked by Emery, because he clearly understands what's at stake here. You can see Harry Kane captains his side on the other side of that. One striker against the other. We've matched with Harry Kane for England numerous times. Won the World Cup with Harry Kane alongside us playing for England. But today, we are not teammates. We are enemies in the first North London derby that we will feature in. Who's going to come out on top? We'll find out now. It's time to check out the lineups for today's North London derby. In goal for Arsenal, Leno starts. Kimmich, Enrique, Lenglet, and same left back. I'm not going to try it this time. El-Neni and Didi in midfield again, with El-Neni captaining the side for the second time in a row here. Same front three, same striker. I'm pretty sure it's the same lineup that just beat Stoke, which is interesting, with Zivkovic and Amiri on the bench. Amiri, of course, coming off the bench to assist us for our strike. Szczesny lines up against his former club here in goal for Spurs. So does Bellerin on the right back. Manolas, Sanchez and Bustos make up the other back three. Winks, Kesse in the midfield with Weiser, Eriksson and Carrasco in front of those two. And, of course, Harry Kane leading the line for Tottenham. So 2 former Arsenal players, Hector Bellerin and also Wojciech Szczesny in goal. Who will come out on top? We will find out now. North London derby is underway here at the Emirates. It's going to be an interesting one. Fornals. Iwobi sends one down the line. We've got Davinson Sanchez on one side and Bellerin trying to make the run back to get on the same side of us. Oh, what a touch. We've got around Sanchez. We need to create something, though. There's the pass and Pablo Fornals scores. 16 minutes on the clock. Arsenal find the breakthrough. And it's actually us who make the goal. Lovely little roulette. Or was it a roulette? Maradona? I don't know what the skill move's called because I never even use it. Oh, what a move. Look at this. See you later, Sanchez. We're going round you, mate. Have some of that. And there is the cut back to Fornals, who couldn't miss from there. But it's all about the skill and the build-up to this that makes it. Davinson Sanchez sold by us. We go through and Fornals finishes it. Fantastic play. First real chance of the game as well. Arsenal 1, Spurs 0. But as it is a North London derby, you do expect a Spurs fight back. We'll see how this one's going to go. I think the best bit is Hector Bellerin playing against his former side, seeing if they score. How is he going to celebrate? That's what I'm thinking. Cut inside of Bustos, looking for a way through. Fornals again's going to get there, but that's a poor effort. Should do better with it, especially given the circumstances of today's game. We're 41 minutes in. Other than the goal, not crafted another chance since then. That's the best opportunity we've had since going 1-0 in front. To be fair to us, though, Spurs haven't either. It's been one of those games where both midfields seem to be on top of each other. I'm just curious to see how they're going to try and go about things. Carrasco cuts inside, finds Harry Kane. Kane, don't let him this time and space. You've seen what he can do for England. Lenglet steps in and wins it back. Now Iwobi backwards towards Fornals. Sends one long, which I'm never going to get in the end of because Manolas has it covered all day long and finds Bellerin. The intent's there, just not quite the execution. There is the half-time whistle then. The break. It is Arsenal 1, Spurs 0, courtesy of some fantastic left-hand side wing play from us. Not something I associate with us in this series, but we made the goal. We gave it. And Fornals was able to finish it. So, big second half coming up for both sides, for that matter. Spurs to get back in it and us to hold on to this. I've got a sneaky feeling It won't just be the one here. Not too long to go now. That's a poor pass, and this might result in us getting a chance here. If Iwobi can make something, he went backwards instead. Not really happy with that one, to be honest. But Iwobi still now trying to get us going forward again. Bellerin going over. Iwobi cuts inside, finds us the ball straight through the middle. There it is. Get on the end of it. Just make it. Was it Zivkovic? I think it was. But all he has to do is stick a foot at it, and hopefully he gets a touch on it. Unable to find that touch we were talking about. And like I said earlier, I expected both teams to score. And the minute, though, unless Spurs can find one opportunity right here just before the end, it looks like the 1-0 might be enough. That one moment of quality might win the game. Ball in towards the box. Eriksson trying to attack it. Bounces out. Harry Winks on the loose ball. We're over the allotted time. And that should be it, referee. It is. Arsenal 1, Spurs 0 after 90 minutes of football. I did not expect there to be a 0 in this game. I genuinely expected both sides to come here and find a goal. And it's just one moment of quality that changed it. And it came right in that first half. Other than that part there was nothing to separate either side from this game. So this is the moment that won us the match. There is the turn of Davinson Sanchez. And then the ball back inside to Fornals, who smashes it home to make sure. Look at that turn of Davinson Sanchez. See you later. Ball inside. I had actually Iwobi to pick out as well. I could have picked out him or Fornals, either one of them. But we went with Fornals and he finished it off. Arsenal 1, Spurs 0. First North London derby victory for us, but with the home advantage, you could argue we did have the slightly better time of things there. I'm sure at Wembley it might be different. Or is there Spurs ground actually in this game? I think Spurs ground actually might be in the game at this point. What's quite interesting as well is that we are actually not even topping our Europa League group. But for the sake of this, guys, I'm not going to be playing this one against Poznan. Going to sim it as well and hope that the boys can get the result in this one. And then we will go into the game against Bournemouth. If they can get the result, I think we're through the... Yeah, 3-0. So we're through anyway in the Europa League. But it's about seeding now and trying to see who we can pull out of that hat. In terms of the Premier League, though, you can see right here. 36 points, 34 for Liverpool. So it's a 2-horse race between us. Man United trying to get in there as well to have a say about it. They're not too far away. There's every possibility they will enter the race. They've drawn no games like us, but they've lost 2 more. Bournemouth, who we're going to face off against now, are actually 4th. So fair play to Eddie Howe and his side. Man City 5th. The result for Spurs takes them down to 11th. Chelsea in 12th. Not what you'd expect from them. So this might not be as easy as we thought, because Bournemouth are a top 4 side at this current time in terms of their league positioning. But we'll go into game away at the Vitality Stadium and see if we can get ourselves another 3 points to cap off what's been a good episode of results so far. Maybe not performances, but certainly results. That little turn of Davinson Sanchez in the last game is going to stick with me for the rest of the day now. That was really cool. I think in terms of grounds, the Vitality Stadium is probably one of my favourite ones that is actually in the Premier League. I don't know what it is. I have a soft spot for Bournemouth. I think that's their journey, the way they are as a club, the family-orientated club, and the size of their ground and everything. I think it just like kind of appeals to me. I don't know, but Liverpool won their game, so it means that this game right now, even though we have a game in hand, we're 1 point behind them. So a draw would put us onto the same points as Liverpool. A win, of course, would take us back to 2 points ahead of them. But like I said, bit of a soft spot for Bournemouth. I'm not going to let it play on me. I'm still going to try and win the game and score goals. But yeah, it's a cool stadium, cool club. And I think if I was to probably support anybody that isn't obviously Arsenal in the Premier League, I think I might choose Bournemouth. So yeah, they're a good side. I like Bournemouth. So it's not going to be an easy game. This Dale Fry at the back. Signed him, I believe, from Middlesbrough. Unless I could be wrong. Was he at Middlesbrough? Probably. Lerma, Rog, Lukaku. That is not Romelu. That's Jordan. Munir and King with Ibe on the right. On the bench, there's Brooks still to come on. Can cause problems. In real life, I think at this current time when you're maybe watching this, or potentially something along those lines, I don't know what time the game's on, Bournemouth are actually playing Everton. And we'll see if Brooks starts that game and creates something as well. John Brooks has been pretty good since joining. For Arsenal, though, this is their lineup. Alexander-Arnold takes his spot out on the right-hand side instead of Joshua Kimmich. Other than that, it is unchanged from the last 2 lineups you saw. And it's hopefully an unchanged result as well. So without further ado, from the Vitality Stadium, Bournemouth taking on Arsenal. We're looking for the 3 points here, especially now that Liverpool won their game. King, what a ball through to Ibe. Jordan Ibe's going to score after only 8 minutes. Disastrous start here for Arsenal. And Bournemouth take their chance. This is what I'm talking about. The one you consider the North London derby. Defensively, we were sound. Didn't really give anything away to Spurs. Immediately, though, you look at the game against Stoke earlier. We fell 1-0 down through a defensive error. You then look at this game here. Why is Jordan Ibe completely free on his own at this back post? It has to be raised as a question. But it is Bournemouth who have the lead here after 8 minutes of play. And, of course, for Eddie Howe, he is happy with that. For us, not a good start again. Similarly to that when we were away from home at the Stoke City FC Stadium. And yet again, we're going to have to come back from behind to make something happen in the game. And I've completely misplaced that pass. Got to be brutally honest as well. I know we did it against Stoke earlier, but that was a different game. Bournemouth are flying high this year. They're not going to give this away easy. Here is Schopf, 18 minutes on the clock, looking for a way back into the game. We're yet to create a clear-cut chance. El Neni still on the ball, finding Fornals. Fornals back towards us. Got the run inside. We're going to try and hit it. Never mind, it's come to Fornals, who balloons it. Pablo, you need a bit more composure than that in that position. I actually meant the ball through to Ndidi, who's the man who made the run. To be fair, though, that very quickly closed. So Fornals probably wasn't a bad option either. Except the finish, not good. Won the flick down, and here's Iwobi. Acres of time and space, Alex Iwobi. Still Iwobi. Wow. Asmir Begovic has just saved Bournemouth from what I thought was a certain goal. Similar position to Jordan Ibe earlier on. This time, the ball has stayed out, though. Iwobi's got to finish that for me. I think that's more him not having the finishing touch than Begovic really pulling off a great save. Look at this. Where is the fullback trying to challenge for this? I can't believe they got away with that. Where's our fullback? The left back, whoever it is, however you say his name, was at fault for the goal. And where is he there? Has to be said. Iwobi not having the greatest game of his career so far. Ndidi still available. Finds it. Iwobi towards the fullback. Sends it back post. We're there. And we've made it 1-1, but it's offside. Are you joking? Oh, what a finish as well. What a finish as well. Still remains Bournemouth 1, Arsenal 0 here at the Vitality Stadium. But it is a fantastic finish from us that gets us back on level terms. Unfortunately, the offside flag went up and we're not even going to get to see it. So I want to check this out. Right decision from the Lino. You can see I'm there with my hand up in the sky. Lino watches it. There's where the ball gets played in. Immediately, as soon as this ball's played in, we are miles offside. And you can see the Lino's flag stays down until we touch it, which is right here. And the flag is then up and it is offside, which is frustrating because it was a great finish as well for the equaliser. But it hasn't stood. But we've shown we can create, so we need to just keep doing that. And this might well be it. Lovely football! And there is the equalising goal. Bournemouth 1, Arsenal 1. 20 minutes from time. And Miri with a brilliant finish into the top corner. Bournemouth haven't deserved to find themselves back in equal terms, but that's what the good sides do. You have to get an opportunity and take it once you are playing poorly. And that's what we've done here. Ball through to Amiri, who just smashes it past Begovic. Back to game on. Don't deserve to be because Bournemouth have been the better side by a country mile here. But at the same time, I'm quite glad that we are. Can we go on and find the winner, though? That's the question. When we did this against Stoke, 3 minutes later, not only were they 1-0 down, they were 2-1 down. No, sorry, not only was it 1-1, they were 2-1 down. So maybe you can do it again here. El Neni up towards us. We're going to find Amir with a pass back. Lovely football. Should have sent us through. Why did Schopf play it back inside? We had made the run through. All it took was for Schopf to lay the ball in, and instead he played it back inside. Kimmich steals it back, though. Still on the ball. Finds Amiri. Lovely turn. Oh, what a beautiful finish as well. Substitutions change games, and that's exactly what Amiri's done here. He changed the game against Stoke, to be fair, as well. 15 minutes from time. Bournemouth 1, Arsenal 2. Feels so harsh on the home side, but that's football sometimes. And I think you have to credit Kimmich, who never gave it up. And then Amiri especially. This turn here and the finish, exquisite. Brilliant stuff. Trent Alexander-Arnold with a minute to play, puts the delivery in. Dale Fry gets up well, though. Cook's going to come away with it as well. And now it's all about just making sure we don't get caught on the counter. Literally 2 minutes to go. I think it's going to be too little too late for Bournemouth, who on another day might have got the result here. John Brooks. I tried to get an interception. I didn't even touch it, and it said green interception, which is kind of strange. We give away a advantage, but nothing coming of that one. And there is the full-time whistle. Bournemouth 1, Arsenal 2. We get another 3 points, which is important as well, because remember, Liverpool did win going into this, which effectively said to us, you've got to make sure you win. And after 9 minutes to be a 0 down, not ideal. But we fought back well again, like we did against Stoke. And actually, by all accounts, the simplest game for us was the North London derby. I suppose at the time, though, you have to rise to the occasion. And that's essentially what we did. Didn't make too many mistakes like we did in the other games. Quarterfinals of the EFL Cup coming up against Preston, which is quite interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to play that or not. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of today's video. I am just, of course, coming back from that heavy sort of level 2 session type things, so I apologise as well for the short video today. But we're going to be back from a double upload tomorrow, so we will have 2 videos for you guys as we are back to normal. This is how the league table looks. I'm not quite sure what the 2 videos tomorrow will be. We'll have to wait and find out. Until then, though, guys, I want to thank you all for your support, your patience, and everything on the previous sort of videos and such. You guys are amazing. I appreciate everything. I always say it. Thank you so much for all of your support as well. And until next time, guys, if you are new around here and like what you see, the subscribe button is down below. Click that to follow me on the channel. Good episode today. 3 wins, good performances. Not really the most goals from us, but at least we did the job as a team rather than anything else. So if you want to be notified whenever new video goes live, make sure you have the notifications turned on. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all again very soon. Adios.